Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. One of the biggest questions I always get is, how do you do it all? How do you do everything? How do you balance work? How do you balance being a mom, being a wife, the housework, the cooking, and then breastfeeding and pumping all day? I know, it's a lot. And nowadays I don't even look at it as it being a lot. It kind of just seems like the normal for me. But I promise you, I have implemented these little things in my life to make my life just so much easier. So there are 5 major things that I do on my day-to-day life to make just being a mom, a wife, an employee, just everything so much easier, keep my sanity a little bit, and just make the flow of the days go smoother. So number 1, the easiest thing, and it's something that I just do all the time and I literally have it in front of me, is having a notepad and a pen all the time, having my notes app ready all the time. My brain is on go 24/7. Like, I have a tough time falling asleep because my brain is constantly thinking. So I can't always remember these things. Like, I'm a mom, I have mom brain, I have postpartum brain, hello. So I need to brain dump occasionally, and I need to make lists. I have just so many lists on my little notepad here in my notes app. So grocery list, to-do list, just a normal like everyday thought dump list, the things that we need to remember like in a month. I literally make a list for everything and anything you can think of. Just that simple brain dump, if you do that for yourself, can make your life so much easier, only because you can't remember everything. It's not normal to just remember everything. So if you just write it down, that's actually an easy trick to be able to get your brain to remember things. But that way, when you move on to another task, you can come back and refer to your list and just see what is next. So definitely having a notepad. Like, so this one is like a Halloween one. I'm still using it because there's plenty pages here. But stationery items, I get them at like Marshalls and Ross and stuff like that. And this one has a magnet, so you can put it on your fridge in case you need to like write down some groceries while you're cooking or something. Next thing is on the line of lists, but making a top 3 to-do list. And what I mean by top 3 daily to-do list, it means your top 3 items that are like a must for you that need to get done during the day. So for me, my top 3 daily to-do list for today specifically is wrap some presents, cook dinner, and fold at least a load of laundry. If I don't fold a load of laundry today, it's just gonna keep piling up. We've gotten into the rhythm of at least doing 1 load of laundry a day. My husband will do the load of laundry, or I will, whichever, but I'm always the one to fold. So when the laundry load comes up, it tends to sit in a basket in our room. So I try to fold a load a day if it comes up. And right now I'm at two loads of laundry to fold. So I'm gonna do at least 1 today. Making simple to-do lists such as that will condense your loads more, just because limiting yourself to 3 to-dos per day will reduce you feeling overwhelmed at the end of the week or whenever, when you have this gigantic list of to-dos. It's easier to manage as well when you have a shorter list. So always list your top 3 of things that you have to get done. Like, I know you could make a list of 10, but maybe break those up for 3 for each day. Another thing that makes my life so much easier as a wife, as a mom, is having 1 go-to quick meal a week. Baby, this is going to change your life, and it's gonna make your mental so much better. Your grocery run is gonna be easier every week. Your mental load every week is just gonna be easier because you have this simple meal. So if you have 1 go-to quick meal that your family loves, stick with it. Stick with it once a week. It's easy. Ours is tacos. No matter what the meat is, we'll rotate the meat. It will be either chicken, beef, or shrimp. Like this week, we're gonna have shrimp tacos. But our main ingredients is the protein, the corn tortillas, onions, cilantro, which I always have. I always have onions and cilantro in my fridge. And then a hot sauce. So that's 5 ingredients. which two to three of them are always in my fridge. All you have to do is cook the protein and warm up your tortillas, and that is literally a 15-minute dinner. Another great tip that can kind of go along with your top three or just goes along with your to-do list is getting ahead of a task for the next day. So say if you made your list of 10 things to do and you're starting to break those up into threes for the next 3 days, or 3 and a third day. You want to kind of highlight and look at your next day to-do list. What can make your life easier tomorrow on one of those to-do lists? So say on your to-do list is to do a load of laundry. Do you have your laundry separated? Separate that tonight before you go to bed and put it in the basket so that way when you wake up the next morning, you can take it down. Or say if you want to change the bedding the next day, pull out the fresh bedding the night before so that way you're motivated to pull off the old bedding in the morning and just can quickly throw on the fresh bedding. Getting ahead of a task for the next day will make that next day just go smoother, quicker. Your to-do list will be done before you know it. My last thing is catch-all baskets. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a basket. It could literally be an Amazon box. You know you're constantly ordering from Amazon. You put those boxes to use. If you are opening a package in your dining room, then leave that box in the dining room. And then whenever someone's passing by and like leaving stuff on the dining room table, throw the stuff in the box. And that's your catch-all basket. Put it on your to-do list for one of the days during the week is take that basket or the box with you through the house and put things where they belong. Put one at the bottom of your steps. That's a great one. I love having something at the bottom of my steps that need to go upstairs, because as I'm going through the first floor and I find something that doesn't belong down here, I will throw it at the bottom of the steps, and then at some point when I feel like it, I will take it upstairs. I even have a catch-all basket in my room for the other rooms because some reason, and you should know this as a mom, your kids will bring stuff into the room that just don't belong and then they'll leave them there. Like my son fills my room with toys. His clothes end up in my room because his dad is changing him in our room instead of changing him in his room. Like there's always something that ends up in our room that doesn't belong. Obviously kitchen stuff too, because I work from home. My desk is in my room. So if I'm eating lunch, breakfast, it's usually at my desk in my room, and the dishes do pile up, so I'll put them in a catch-all and then bring them down at some point. I try to be good about that. I try to do that daily, but mom life, everything life be lifing, so we can't all be perfect. Okay, so those are the 5 things that make my life as a mom, as a wife, just a little bit easier every day. I promise you they do help. They're small little implements to implement into your life, but trust me, they do work very, very well if you want to implement them into your life. If you want to know other tips and tricks on how to make life just a little bit easier, because I know, I work a 9-to-5 job where I have a busy season, so I don't have all the time in the world. I have 2 children to take care of. I am a wife, I'm a homeowner, so there's lots to do around the house. My husband also works, so we don't both have all the time in the world to do things. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy videos like this, please leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!